You gotta just start and figure it out along the way. You're never gonna feel ready, the timing's never gonna be right, and you just gotta get after it. Don't overthink it, and just get started.
Alright guys, I have been sitting here around 3 hours and I honestly have no idea where to start from. It feels like everything has been invented before me and I just don't know. I guess I need another cup of coffee and some inspiration.
I am standing on $5 million of real money.
This story's crazy.
Possible to make it on YouTube, or is it too late?
Well, yes and no.
Okay, I guess I figured it out and I just realized one thing. I wanted to become a creator on YouTube around 5 years ago and I just didn't do it. So in today's video I will tell you why. Let's step back. I was always curious and active child. I remember myself as restless and very cheerful. I spent a lot of time outside with my friend. We ran, played and laughed so much that I hardly noticed how quickly the day flew by. But when night came, I couldn't fall asleep. For hours I would toss and turn in my bed thinking about how could I have response to a bully at school when he tried to pick on me, or what I could have said to the girl who sat next to me during the lunch. 1,000 scenarios and outcomes would play out in my head. This habit has stayed with me to these days. I can still spend hours watching imaginary movies about my heroic deeds in my mind, waiting for the moment when I finally become that hero who comes alive in my thoughts before sleep. Every time it holds me back. After school, I would always rush home to turn on the TV and be in the company of my favorite heroes. Later, my love for cartoons grew into love for cinema and desire to create something like that myself. I'm 17 and I start studying to become a filmmaker. At 18, I make a short documentary that touched the heart of all my teachers and classmates. It's about my grandfather. He's missing one leg, but he's still full of optimism and serves as an example and inspiration to everyone. In the final part, I helped him step outside for the first time in almost a year. I made that film 7 years ago and it's still the most significant work I have ever done. Everything I created afterward felt like a desperate attempt to get close to the same result and impact. While studying, I thought I was destined for an outstanding career as a filmmaker. Now I'm 25 and I have realized that it's not that simple. Without a name, experience, reputation or connections, you're just another nobody. Ultimately, perfectionism, my anxiety and fear of failure led me to several years of creative burnout and depression. But YouTube inspired me and showed me that there is a community of young creators like me working alone in their rooms, creative video capable of captivating audience just as much as Netflix or even Hollywood.
Or if this is part of a growing trend of YouTubers taking over Hollywood.
The YouTube new wave.
And then I was just like, fuck it, let me put it on YouTube as like a last resort. It went viral, and then Darren Aronofsky saw the short on YouTube, and he literally cold emailed.
That's why I decided to start this channel. It's a way to do what I love without being restricted in my creativity. It's a way to find and connect with people who share the similar views and values, to tell the world my story and just have fun along the way. So, if you enjoyed this video or found it inspiring, hit subscribe and welcome to the channel.